All right, one card on the bottom for Bill, and we're ready to go.
Yep. Yep.
There's a Delphi Voidwalker on turn 1. Lotus Petal, Kraken Polluted Delta.
What land you getting? Swamp.
And a basic swamp. Delphi Voidwalker is in.
Did I win?
No, you don't win.
Delphi Voidwalker, I think one of my favorite Modern Horizons cards of all time. It's getting force pitching Murktide. Okay, so it's not in after all. Dragon's Ray's Channeler for Bill. And pass the turn.
Insulting me like that.
I know.
Sure.
Love you too. Yep.
Trigger.
Marsh Flats gets correct. Delphi Voidwalker number 2. So Delirium will be difficult to achieve, it seems.
Look at that waste.
Bill gets in an attack with the DRC. No Delirium.
Boy.
Psychic Frog. How are people feeling at this point? Is Psychic Frog the best card from MH3 for Legacy? Is it number 1? Is it the most powerful? Has it had the biggest impact? Does anybody care? Okay, Delphi Voidwalker will attack. Cycling Troll of Khazad-dûm. Scary.
Want to surveillance so bad?
You gonna play something? I got days. I got days.
Now I wasteland pass.
I got days.
I'll play the land.
All right, no further play. Just playing the land, passing the turn, it sounds like. Oleg says Vexing Bauble is the most influencer card for Legacy from MH3. Okay, that's a reasonable take. That's a reasonable take. Confection, thank you for the sub with Prime, 4 months. And says, I love Frog. All right, there you have it. Ready for Bloomborough. Psychic Frog attacking, it looks like, and DRC attacking.
Ouch.
And yep.
I'll bolt the
No effects.
Thalia.
Trigger.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Bolted.
Drawing a card off the Frog. Looks like it was another copy of Dragon's Ray's Channeler. It is going to be difficult to achieve Delirium, which we spoke about. Delphi Voidwalker on the board.
Say go. I'll keep
say
it
go.
off the bottle.
Just passing the turn.
Drop.
Since we're
Okay, another cycling of a Troll of Khazad-dûm. Basic swamp. Soul Ring says Frog is love, Frog is life. Inspiring.
Twitch chat is like,
I know. Get a taste of what it used to be like.
harassed me over.
You know
Four
when you-
cards?
4 cards. You know when you go home to like, go back to your hometown, you eat like, your favorite meal at your restaurant, where you eat your mom's food.
I don't know what it is. I haven't gone home in so long.
Hey.
All right, players talking about life, I guess, during the match. That's not something I would do. All right, so basic swamp and Necro Dominance.
Untap. Drop. Ponder. Surveil.
Necro Dominance. I think a lot of people found hard to evaluate how big its impact on Legacy was going to be. But I would say so far it fits in pretty nicely into this format. Confection says, will you be at the RC in DC in October or Vegas, Chris? No, I have no plans for either one. As of right now.
And that gives me Delirium, land, and
4 cards in hand for Bill.
oh, I'll hit you for 6.
6 good, eh?
Say go.
Let's.
Yeah, both now playing lands in front. Maybe doing it for a laugh, I guess. All right, Necro Dominance. It looked like paid 4 life, exiling Necro Dominance at end of turn by discarding the hand size.
Go to N7, so it's still on your N7.
Okay, before discarding the hand size, we're going to Unholy Heat the Voidwalker, Surveil.
And Holy Heat is good. That is exiled.
Let's see what's in here. It's not.
So surveil. Yep.
Oh, it's not?
No,
I will. Yeah.
Whatever gets surveilled will be exiled. Unholy Heat is also exiled. Necro Dominance is then discarded to hand size, but not under a void. What am I saying? The the Unholy Heat has a void counter on it, though the other cards do not, but they're just in exile. That's probably obvious, but Days on Dark Ritual.
Frog in the graveyard. Days good?
Yep.
Psychic Frog surveilled into the yard.
It's nonsense.
4 damage.
Yes.
I'll discard Wasteland to Frog.
Yep. Take 5.
I don't think I have enough types yet.
You don't have enough times. Oh no, yes. 1,
So
2, 3.
3, yep. Draw.
Okay, so boosting the frog in combat by discarding a Wasteland. Wasteland not too relevant right now. And an attack for 3. No Delirium yet. 3 types in the yard. At Necro Dominance last turn probably has Audrey still in a good position here. Nile Spellbomb past the turn, so maybe the Trolls of Khazad-dûm won't be reanimated. The life total is pretty low for Audrey to be starting to reanimate Trolls at this point. Bolt could knock out Audrey. Thinking about firing off that Spellbomb now? No. Okay. Leave it. Has a black mana open to use the Spellbomb's ability to draw a card. Bolars, thank you for the sub with Prime. 31 months. Appreciate that. This could be Audrey's last turn of the game if these creatures can't be removed.
Now spell, I'm targeting you. Sacrifice trigger. I'll pay for the black target.
You have 2 triggers on the stack.
Right.
Target me.
Target you, yeah. Oh,
This
so
is on the stack. You have.
Yep.
You have the exile and the draw, and then
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so this will ping.
That resolves, yep.
This pings you.
Ouch.
Okay, a Bowlmaster in response to both triggers from the Nile Spellbomb. Or both abilities, I should say. One of them is the exile ability targeting Audrey. One of them is the draw card. We are still going to draw a card. Ping Bill. Bill goes down to 11. Delirium is on now.
I'm dead anyway, but I'm gonna draw
Urion?
Sounds
4
good.
cards. It's something to do. 1, 2, 3, and moving to discard.
Okay, we are moving to discard. Discarding Averting Catacombs. Don't need that. Pass the turn.
Here.
Okay.
Audrey's at 4, so Lightning Bolt, scary card right now. I don't see one in hand for Bill.
Fetch. And I will discard Dragonmage Chandler to the frog.
Sure.
Okay, discarding DRC to the frog. Gives the frog 3 power. Going to attack with both. Delirium is on.
I'll leave that.
1, 2,
I'll crack the bottle targeting you.
3.
Yep.
Okay. Keeping Delirium on, giving Psychic Frog flying. And that'll be the game. Another discarded card will finish off Audrey, I guess.
We'll go.
Okay, 1 card on the bottom for Bill, and we're ready to go. Mull to 6.
It's not bad, sure.
Richard and Pizza says someone in the background just said Post has no bad matchup. I didn't hear that. That's funny, though. These Magic players don't know what they're talking about. Audrey says Necro has been slightly awkward, to be honest. Drawing the cards on end step makes a lot of your plays too slow. I'll try Ring next instead. Yeah, it can't hurt to try these new cards. All right, Dark Ritual into Barrow Goyf. Speaking of new cards.
I get a creature.
It feels like with each passing week, I'm seeing more and more Barrow Goyfs floating around. This card is pretty damn good.
It's an actual Thermoglyph, not like this super dumbass.
I know. I know.
It's gonna take me a minute to shuffle.
Oh, like dumbass Nether Boy? Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah.
Yeah, you
That
can't.
card is pretty dumb.
Trigger. It'll flip.
Barrow Goyf seems to be the real deal for Legacy. From the Modern Horizons 3 Commander set.
Yeah, I played a Yorion deck once in Legacy and I hated it.
Never done this before.
I got small hands too.
Make your guy big.
I was a D&T player back in the day.
Okay, and a turn 1 ponder for Bill, and the Barrowglyph will grow. Barrowglyph can get pretty big pretty quickly, and it's lifelink, and it's death touch, and it has a card advantage ability of some kind. Kind of a strange one.
So I will attack.
I'll take 3.
14.
Go ahead.
Shuffle? That's a sign of weakness.
Oh man, I'm so weak right now.
Yeah, this ponder shuffle is a sign of weakness, I would say. Drawing the card off the ponder is in the trash, and we're passing the turn. So Barrowglyph is 3 power currently. Wasteland, attack for 3. That was a pretty big wasteland there. Milling 3 now, returning a Barrowglyph to hand. The other 2 cards were Shieldred's Edict and Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual.
Yep. Drop.
Necro Dominance. Pastina has arrived in the chat with some beautiful badges.
Hospital. Which one? Sorry.
I'm going to discard. Embarrassment of Riches 1.
Yeah, if we discard a hand I can't take.
Okay, I'll do the cards that I keep. 1, 2.
Okay, we're moving to discard step here after Necro Dominance's ability has resolved. Trying to decide what we keep and what we're throwing away. Thrown away into exile because of Necro Dominance. Troll of Khazad-dûm, Polluted Delta, Voidwalker. I believe that's a Raucous Theater and a second copy of Voidwalker.
Go ahead.
All right, a brainstorm for Bill. Maybe looking for some help off the top.
I will attack.
Okay, I'll take 3.
Oh, I have 100 cards.
No, but I heard the guy about Gamer Post and got me excited.
I said that I drew too many cards.
Barrowglyph still has 3 power.
3 more.
Barrowglyph will attack. Trigger its ability. Swamp, and reanimate. No creatures that time.
End step trigger.
Yep.
I will draw.
Okay, moving to the end step. Aspiring Spike with a gigantic raid. Thank you, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Thank you, Aspiring Spike. Welcome. Watching some Tabletop Legacy from the LGS's Firing Paper Legacy here in the New York City area. Mono Black versus Grixis Delver is the current match. Grixis up a game. Hope we got some Legacy fans coming in, or some future Legacy fans. Okay, so I don't believe Necro Dominance was used on end step that time. If it was, I missed it. Audrey's life total, I believe, stayed the same. I kind of missed that. All right, Mishra's Bauble, cracking a Polluted Delta. Audrey's in the chat, says I drew 3 cards. Okay, so I missed that. Audrey drew 3. Oh, because of the lifelink from Barrowglyph. That's right.
I won't never.
Cast Dragon's Rage.
Thank you for the follows, everybody. We just got a wave of new followers. Appreciate that. Dragon's Ray's Channeler. Okay. Starting to fight back a bit. End step, Bowmaster. No Delirium, so these DRCs are vulnerable, but Mishra's Bauble can save it.
Okay, so I know your last card is Flicker Wisp, and I will Signal.
As well.
Yep, that's good.
Okay, there is an Orc Army. It's a 1/1. Drawing card off the bauble. Yeah, the Orc Army corrected. It is a 2/2. Because of the updated. It is a 2/2, not corrected. Because of the card drawn off bauble. We know Audrey still has a Barrowglyph in hand, I believe, right? So attacking with the Barrowglyph and the 2/2 Orc Army now. Yeah, the Barrowgrave should have gotten +1 power from the Mishra's Bauble going into the trash.
Block, you have a removal spell on this one.
Yeah, playing Bauble first, then the DRCs to protect them from exactly Bowmaster. Great play there by Bill, and good catch by JP in the chat.
I'll go in front of your token with this one.
I'm gonna discard a brain.
Okay, so the token is getting blocked by a 3/3 DRC. And another Bowmaster. I guess we kind of could have seen that coming. Bowmaster will ping something, pinging Bill, and then trade with Dragon's Rage Channeler. Barrowglyph will get in for 4 lifelink damage. I think we're forgetting about the Barrowglyph mill ability now. Or maybe we didn't get there yet. Nope, we're going to end step. Okay. Okay, so Audrey declined the Barrowglyph trigger on purpose. Fair enough. Yeah, I guess the mill's not great with the Necrodominance, although, well, anyway.
With the target on the stack.
Plague Engineer, Bowmasters, yeah, the mill not good with Necrodominance. Yeah, Chad is right. So 5 power now for Barrowglyph after DRC goes to the yard.
The one you were targeting.
I'm targeting the equipment.
Oh! Return another target. Oh!
It's like
Wow. I thought it was being sneaky. Yeah, that's
I'm
gonna
glad I'm playing this card.
Probably not. I mean, it's gonna. I guess it'll die.
Okay, Unholy Heat will go after the Barrowglyph. Delirium is on.
Realize it could be. Yeah.
Barrowglyph shot down finally. It goes into exile.
Yeah.
Force of Negation goes into the trash. Don't really need that, probably. Audrey's board is just double Bowmaster and a Necrodominance, holding back a Wasteland.
Well, this is dead.
That is,
it's the perfect.
Draw. I'm gonna fuck myself.
Is this a Murktide? Oh no. We only had 1 mana available. So Delver comes down.
I guess.
Acolyth has arrived. Yeah, 700 people. Wow.
I'll chomp.
6-3.
That'll.
Yep.
What
You got it. Oh wow. What
Master.
Another Bowmaster. Ping the Delver. Delver dies.
Former, I guess.
I just read it for the first time when it was in my hand.
And step trigger all the rest.
I don't know. Maybe it's good. Seems.
Okay, drawing 2 off Necrodominance and end step. Pass the turn.
Yeah, being able to dodge the bolt on the flicker.
DRC has Delirium, so it, as of right now, has to attack. Bill is at 4, 3 Bowmasters and a 1/1 Orc army on Audrey's side. An Unholy Heat killed the Barrowglyph. I think that was the last turn.
I mean, then you could have just gotten a
I
soft.
was gonna get it. I think it's mana 3 or less.
Oh yeah, wow, that block was disastrous.
Here it is, folks. Murktide.
Yeah, and the dog. Otherwise.
Is Murktide still on the watch list? Does anybody know? Could someone update us on the watch list?
Really embarrassing.
Can't keep track.
Definitely a mark against playing this deck.
Fatal push on end step, removing the Dragon's Rage Channeler. Murktide had shut off Delirium, so it can block. But now just a lonely Murktide on the other side.
Do something.
Okay, sounds good.
Upkeep.
Play.
You got it.
Draw. Skip. Combat. 4.
Okay, swinging for 4, giving an opportunity for Murktide to block. And I guess shut off this Polluted Delta.
So I would block a Bowmasters.
Okay, Bowmaster is blocked. Bill down to a scary 1 life. A 4th Bowmaster could end the game, but Audrey can't be that lucky, right? Polluted Delta shut off effectively. Murktide is 7/7, unable to, as of right now, deliver a lethal hit, but Murktide plus Bolt is a thing.
Pretty much quit Magic before the companion became a thing, so I never had to deal with this.
Not enough instant sorceries in the yard for Murktide number 2 to grow this one large enough.
5 seconds.
People of the chat very much focus on positioning of cards on the board at the moment.
Out in front of a stone cold killer.
How also?
I mean, the card's just down, not even in hand. Like he's playing poker.
Noble Master.
Alright, I know what I have. I'm
2 aces, baby. Just soul reading Audrey.
Absolutely.
Just 2 ancestral recalls waiting.
Now we split a sleeve.
Boy, bet.
Looks like we're thinking about Necro Dominance right now.
And stuff.
Triggers also.
Okay, gonna draw 2. One of them was Shieldred's Edict, which is pretty damn good right now. Did you fire it off now? I think it was Shieldred's Edict. That appears to be the plan.
Oh, brutal.
I had to go into it.
No, I mean, yeah, what I was gonna suggest you to draw into it, but no, I haven't. So.
The bolt was in hand, and it looks like Bill is scooping it up here for game 2. Moving on to game 3.
I guess like playing scared is not the way.
So at least 3 or 4 times.
So it looks like Bill has kept 7. Unsure what Audrey is up to. All right, a multi 6 for Audrey, and we're ready to go. Volcanic Island pass.
No creature.
Mold to 6 for Audrey.
Pass.
All right, the players appear to be having fun. Wasteland and a brainstorm in response. And maybe Bill will find another land or has another land. We'll find out soon. It looks like there are double wastelands in hand, but no blue lands. I could barely see the hand. If so, this could be a disaster. Okay, flicking the volcanic island away. Wasteland pass.
Oh, man. Combat. Swing with Tamio, make a 3rd clue.
Dude, you're gonna love this.
Now is that?
Okay, no colored mana for Bill. End step cycle Troll of Khazad-dûm.
Second main.
Only get uses.
Brainstorm.
Double DRC.
Bill might be in big trouble.
I don't know you, so that's not difficult.
Pretty badly.
I'm in some trouble though.
You got another wasteland, I'm just gonna
You're
swing.
about to be one.
It's gonna.
What's the trouble?
That one wasteland was devastating.
My turn.
Yep.
I'll pick up with her and I'll sing up.
Bowmaster. All right, Bowmaster is in. Daze not even available. If it is in hand. Just drew a Daze, it looks like. Bill with no relevant play.
So there's no attack on the 1/2.
Yeah.
No.
Swinging for 2. Bill will drop to 17. Basic Swamp. Dark Ritual. Uh-oh. Voidwalker, 2, 1 black mana floating. Barrowgoyf. I think Audrey needs to tap the rest of the land. Okay. We did it. So Barrowgoyf, Voidwalker, Bowmaster, and Orc Army on the board, and all Bill has to respond with is a Mishra's Bauble.
Draw.
I'll pass.
Crack it.
I'll crack it on your. Yeah.
We have some modern folks watching in the chat. Barrowgoyf is from the Modern Horizons 3 Commander set, in case anybody's not familiar with that card. All right, swinging. Barrowgoyf is, okay. It's got 3 power, indicated by the die. Big attack.
Never draw. Oh my god.
We don't collect deck lists at every event, but if you are looking for deck lists, join our Discord server. That's where deck lists get posted for our community when we have them. Audrey keeps his lists in there usually. All right, Necro Dominance. Force of Negation. Might as well.
The game's game.
Okay, Force of Negation will be exiled with a void counter on it. Here's Raucous Theater, Surveil. Barrowgoyf into the yard. Mishra's Bauble fired off. Mishra's Bauble will go into the correct zone. Necro Dominance is the top card of the deck.
Can you?
Yep.
Almost missed.
Okay, a ping almost missed from the bauble trigger.
So much.
This could be an unfortunate game 3 for Bill. Just never able to get it going here after the Wasteland. Audrey has lethal power and toughness on power on the board. The hand is revealed. Handshake happens. That is the match. Wasteland, everybody. GG's wasted. Bring up the Grand Theft Auto wasted logo for that one.